The fast-handed, ultra-powerful southpaw, Gary Antwuanne Russell, is on pace to become a world champion in the 140-pound weight division.
Chance of getting someone. Down goes Santiago in round number 4.
With a 100% knockout ratio, Russell has been on a tear as of late, creating a dynasty along the way.
Oh my! Explosive!
Now let's look at when Gary Antwuanne Russell dominated his opponents.
Inside the square circle, there is only one way to describe them: explosive.
We never give up. To fight is a must. We going in, we bringing the fight.
After turning professional in 2017, the unbeaten rising star dispatched all 6 of his initial adversaries via knockout.
And he is out, Brian. He is not going to come up with...
In his latest bout against Jose Arturo Esquivel, the highly touted 20-year-old boxing sensation, Gary Russell lived up to the expectations by swiftly overwhelming Jose with a jaw-dropping body shot within just 30 seconds of the round.
New York. Don't forget BBC on Fox main event. Andre Berto, Devin Alexander, immediately starting with some hooks to the body is Gary Russell and sends down Esquivel. Well, you hear about not getting paid by the hour. Gary Russell doesn't even get paid by the minute.
I'm up before the sun come. I'm one of the greatest. I'm a one-of-one.
Capitol Heights, Maryland's own Gary Antwuanne Russell, a participant in the 2016 U.S. Olympics, achieved a remarkable knockout triumph within the initial 40 seconds of round 2 against Panama's Juan Huertas, who held a record of 14 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw.
Yeah, I mean,
he doesn't waste much. A big straight. Well, the way Gary Antwuanne Russell fights, it's almost like in machine gun.
you got good sparring.
Well, there's a straight left right to the body that hurt Huertas. Huertas might be in some deep trouble.
Huertas better fire back. Paid for overtime.
Good body work by Gary Antwuanne Russell. He is unloading.
Yeah, I mean,
It's gonna be hard for him to see them.
Big right hook that
Can't see it
connects
coming.
upon Huertas.
can't see it coming, Ray.
And there is a shot. Down goes Huertas.
Good stoppage, good stoppage.
12 fights, 12 victories, all of them by knockout.
We ready for war. Never back down. Give me some more. We came for the...
On May 18, 2019, the last one faced off against Nicaragua's Marcos Mojica. This was considered a slight step up for Russell, but Nicaraguan Mojica was no match for Russell as he was knocked down twice and stopped him in the 4th round on the Deontay Wilder-Dominic Breazeale undercard at Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
Olympian, the highest level of the amateur boxing scene. The fights he has, I think it's of course much easier to stay busy.
Nice combination.
And believe it or not, Barry, this is the longest, whoa.
Right hand dropped him. Serious trouble, although he took a long look at his corner. And Russell right on top, there's a left hand slipper, extricates himself from the corner, takes another combination from Russell. Uppercut missed, but a left hand got there. And another left hand to the top of the head. Mojica now covers up.
Russell brought the bout to a swift conclusion.
Mojica. And again, a short right hand to the corner. That's it. It's over. Just too much Gary Antwuanne Russell.
And still undefeated, Gary Antwuanne, the last Russell.
Hit the ground running. You hear the sounds coming.
So great to see the fans back in the stands, socially distanced as we get ready for fight number 1 of this triple header.
Being his first big fight, Russell took on Giovanni El Lobido Santiago on May 29, 2021. Being his first big fight, Russell took on Giovanni El Lobido Santiago on May 29, 2021, and delivered one of the most sensational performances.
Aggressive fighter,
And he is teeing off here on Santiago. Russell says he's in the hurt business, and so far business has been good. Abner said earlier the fact that you're going to have a better chance of getting someone to wow! Down goes Santiago in round number 4.
Employing his exceptional boxing intelligence, Russell skillfully dismantled Giovanni El Lobido Santiago, setting up devastating combinations with his jab.
Made it out of the 4th frame. Can Santiago survive? Gets caught with the right hook. Straight left differential decision. Russell all over Santiago here in the 4th. Gary Antwuanne Russell, 13 fights, 13 knockouts heading into tonight.
That's a counter punch that makes a difference.
With the left. And using angles. Beautiful 3-punch combination. Go ahead, Abner.
I was going to say that even when he's not being a volume puncher, Russell's just a great counter puncher.
Well, it's Russell Peanut Rose, but continues to wear the wrath of Gary Antwuanne Russell straight left upstairs.
Russell maintained the undefeated record as he became the first fighter to halt the determined Santiago in the 6th round.
3 rounds in the necessary. The fight has been stopped, and Gary Antwuanne Russell just made a statement. Happy early 25th birthday.
You don't want to see me pull up, run away if you can, making my opponents give up.
On July 30th, 2022, Gary Antwuanne Russell fought against former 2-division champion Rances Barthelemy in their super lightweight showdown. This was Antwan's first fight since the passing of his father and lifelong trainer, Gary Russell Sr.
We begin with a fighter on the fast track at 140, KO machine Gary Antwuanne Russell, who with a heavy heart meets the graduate of the Cuban boxing school, Rances Barthelemy, in a fight scheduled for 10 rounds.
In an engaging opening round, Russell and Barthelemy, 2 skilled southpaws, showcased intriguing action by exchanging punches back and forth.
And goes to
this first round, he will come and use that reach.
Oh, nice right-left combination. You're right, Abner, where the talk was knockout wins of his own, but now Russell coming out aggressively, going to work to the body and upstairs on Barthelemy. Lead right hook lands upstairs. Together some combinations, and yeah, Russell with a big edge. Barthelemy is one would expect, although like you mentioned.
So Russell with the straight punches will get him first.
Nice. Barthelemy along the ropes.
Barthelemy is a good body puncher as well.
In the 6th round, Russell connected with a precise leaping right hook that put Barthelemy to the mat.
This guy Barthelemy switching softball.
Yes.
There, oh!
There's the shot, and Rances Barthelemy goes down.
Although Barthelemy stood up, referee Shada Murda stopped the action, even though it was a controversial one.
Gary Antwuanne Russell.
On February 26th, Russell, the rising junior welterweight contender, achieved a significant milestone by defeating veteran Victor Postol, who had never been stopped before, despite losses to Terrence Crawford, Josh Taylor, and Jose Ramirez.
Victor, the Iceman Postol. Introducing Gary Antwuanne Russell.
Bell and round 1, and for Gary Antwuanne Russell, first appearance here in Las Vegas against the ropes, and Russell attacking the body.
The guy that's gonna run in, Russell.
And yet Russell continues to make the...
While Postol had moments of effective counters, he couldn't match the aggressiveness of Russell. Russell showcased his attack, outboxing and outworking the experienced Ukrainian opponent throughout most of the fight.
Looking only for your left, because he knows the right for maybe not for the left.
Beautiful body work, shoot shine, right hook upstairs. What a combination. And oh, he hurt Postol with that right hook. Gary Antwuanne Russell still proving to be the truth at 140 pounds.
And still undefeated, Gary Antwuanne Russell.